Hi, my name is Melissa van Dijk, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can use Paula's Choice the Unscrub, which is a daily gentle cleanser and scrub in one that can be used on all skin types in the morning and or evening. Now this cleanser can help you to gently loosen the dead skin cells on the skin surface for a smoother skin texture, but at the same time it is able to remove any excess oil, dirt and sweat from the skin and even water-soluble sunscreen and or makeup. However, if you're dealing with a bit more of a water-resistant, waterproof or even minimal sunscreen and or makeup, then this may not be enough when using it on its own, since then it isn't able to properly dissolve it so that you can properly wash your face. And in this specific case, you may want to do a double cleansing method, adding this cleanser as your second cleanser. So you would use at first your micellar water or oil or balm cleanser to get most of it off, and then just use Paula's Choice the Unscrub afterwards to gently cleanse away any residue, but at the same time make sure that it is able to properly remove any dead skin cells on the skin surface. So this is just an addition that I wanted to add when using it, especially in your evening skincare routine. Now the way I personally like to use this cleanser is when I'm experiencing flaky skin. Now flaky skin can have different reasons. This may be because you have dry skin or even like a buildup of dead skin cells, and it basically just shows you every now and then the dead skin cells that are still sticking a bit on the skin surface. Or you may be working with an exfoliant or retinol in your evening skincare routine, and then the next day when waking up you can see the flaky skin, and then you want to add this one as your morning cleanser so that it can gently remove them to have a smoother appearance. This is basically how I like to use it. So I'm not going to use it daily, I just use it whenever I can see that the flaky skin becomes more obvious, because this creates dullness as well as a grayish or whitish appearance, which doesn't look that nice. And so of course you can go ahead and use this cleanser daily if you like to, or just use it whenever you should feel the need. Now you can use this cleanser either above the sink when washing your face or take it with you in the shower. Either way is fine, just make sure that you can properly remove it. Now it is advised that you need to apply this cleanser on wet skin. So the first step that you're going to do is now wetting your face, neck and hands with lukewarm water to warm water, and then massage the cleanser onto wet skin. So let's go ahead and do this. And now go ahead and use about a coin size amount of this cleanser on the palm of your hand. So about that much more or less, and you can see that it contains those little beads, and those little beads are going to dissolve when massaging it on the skin. So when putting pressure on the skin, you will notice that they're becoming less and less, and this makes it such a gentle scrub when using it over your face and neck. Just make sure to not get it into your eyes nor into your mouth. And be gentle, do not put too much pressure on it. You should notice that the little beads are able to gently loosen the dead skin cells on the skin surface. You should be able to properly remove your water-soluble makeup as well as sunscreen in every corner. Just make sure to not get it into your eyes nor into your mouth. And if that's the case, rinse it immediately with water. And then you can massage it over your face and neck for about 30 seconds to a minute more or less. Now when massaging this cleanser over your face and neck, you can feel that the little beads are becoming less and less. However, in some cases you may not be able, so that they're going to dissolve all at once. This depends on the pressure, maybe also the heat of water, or maybe of your skin that you have, then this may also dissolve it a bit faster. However, if you still have some little beads left, then you do not have to wait or massage it into the skin until they are dissolved. Just take your time, make sure that you can properly massage over your face and neck, and once you're done, you have reached every corner, you gently gave yourself a massage, and that the dead skin cells are able to let go of the skin, then that's already enough. Now you could go ahead and just rinse it off again with lukewarm water to warm water. If you do not have any sunscreen or makeup on, you can just easily remove it with your hands. If it's able to properly remove every beads that you may have still left on the skin, just make sure that you can properly wash it off. Otherwise, I recommend using a soft and fresh washcloth. This has a two basically plus points of it, or like two positive like parts of it. The washcloth can help you to properly remove the cleanser all at once, so that you can also get rid of the little beads that are still left on the skin, so that you're not missing any. But at the same time, the washcloth can be extremely helpful if you have used this cleanser to break down your water-soluble sunscreen and or makeup. And then, especially if you have one like sunscreen around the eyes, or you have like an eye makeup on, or maybe through your brows, then using a soft and fresh washcloth, which you're going to wet, can really help you to get into those corners, to properly remove it and get it on the washcloth. Because when trying to remove your makeup as well as sunscreen just with your hands, this may not be able to properly remove it at all, and then you have still some residue left. Therefore, the washcloth can be extremely helpful to use in between. So now go ahead and take your soft washcloth. This can also be a makeup cloth. If you have one makeup and or sunscreen, this really can help you to properly remove it from the skin. And then gently go over your face again to remove the cleanser as well as any residue of makeup and or sunscreen. Especially around the eyes as well as your lips. So, and now go ahead and take a fresh towel and pat the skin dry. So, and once you have washed your face with Paula's Choice Unscrub, you have pat the skin dry, then now you can just either leave it as it is, and that's basically it, or you now can go ahead and continue with your usual morning or even evening skincare routine. So an example would be, now you can follow on with your hydrating and soothing toner, maybe an exfoliant, any specific treatments for your skin concerns, and then follow with sun protection during daytime, or do the same setup in the evening, just without the sunscreen, but replace it with a moisturizer if you should feel the need. This is just an example. Of course, make sure that you're always going to adjust your skincare routine accordingly to your skin type as well as your overall skin concerns. Now, this is how you can use Paula's Choice the Unscrub. I do hope that you find this video helpful and that you enjoyed it. And if you now want to know more about skincare and see the entire application, I have several videos for you on my YouTube channel, and I'm going to link some of them at the end of this video so that you can keep on watching. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon in the next one. Happy skincaring. Bye!